welcome back to my channel, my second video. If you've watched this far, thank you very much. I wanted to go ahead and jump on here and just make a quick update on the testing. I did end up doing some testing for just like basic fertility with my doctor, with my OB-GYN, and I have the results of what we went through right here on my phone. It's now May, and I did this testing in April. We had to do it through a whole menstrual cycle. So they test you on day 3 of your cycle and then day 21 of your cycle. Day 3, they test you for the FSH hormone, the LH hormone, and estradiol hormone, which basically can detect like problems with your estrogen levels, your eggs, your ovaries, and like ovulating. All of that for me came back normal. Then on day 21, they had to do more blood work to test for progesterone, which that was the one I was mostly looking forward to seeing the results on, because with my past history with all of my other losses, I've always had low progesterone. With the ectopic pregnancies I've had, it was like 0.05 of progesterone. So I've always had low progesterone, and I kind of figured that would be the case. So when the test results came back for that one, it was not super low, but it wasn't as high as I should have been, or what she would like to see. So going forward, she said let's go ahead and refer me over to a fertility specialist, just because she could prescribe me progesterone to help me get pregnant or stay pregnant the next time, but because of my history with ectopic pregnancies, that's where she would like a fertility specialist to kind of do more testing and look into that further, because she could give me progesterone and then it still be an ectopic pregnancy, and you don't want to be taking progesterone when you have an ectopic pregnancy, because you basically have to terminate the pregnancy at that point, because it could rupture in the tube and there's just complications and it's not a viable pregnancy. So she doesn't want to prescribe me progesterone if it could be another ectopic pregnancy. So because of that, she would like me to see a fertility specialist just to see what they say on what options we could do. They could do more testing, they could prescribe me, who knows, whatever they decide to, which route we decide to do. She said, meanwhile, you know, it's up to me and my husband if we want to keep trying naturally. I talked it over with my husband, with Lee, and he said, well, I guess I kind of decided that I'm okay with trying. That's his most concern. His biggest concern is, can we go through another loss emotionally, physically, mentally, and I think I'm okay with it. I mean, it's devastating when it happens, but then after I process it and grieve the loss, I get hopeful again, and I want to try again. There's just something in me that tells me our family is not complete, and I just really want to try to give my son a sibling. I don't know how we got pregnant with him. I don't know how the pregnancy stuck, and completely perfect pregnancy, completely no issues at all up until the end. But I mean, that was a combination of different things. So I had a perfect pregnancy with him, and then the last week of my pregnancy with him, I was 39 weeks going on to 40 weeks. He was due July 14th, and I had found out that one of my best friends had passed away on July 11th, and then that spiked. My blood pressure went up, and I didn't have high blood pressure my entire pregnancy with my son, but I think I was, you know, obviously devastated. I was mourning, and my blood pressure spiked. So when my doctor saw that, she's like, well, he's due this Friday, so let's go ahead and get you induced, because I don't want this to lead to preeclampsia, and let's just go ahead, you know, and let's get this baby here safely. So and she checked me too. I was already, I think, like 5 centimeters dilated. I didn't know I was, I guess, in like early labor for a couple days. I thought, because I had been crying so hard after the loss of my friend, my stomach was like contracting. It was, I felt like my stomach hurt, but I thought it was me doing it because I was crying so much at that time. But I didn't know that I was actually dilating. So she's like, yeah, you're 5 centimeters dilated. Let's go ahead and let's induce you and get this baby. So that was July 13th, and he was due July 14th. So they induced me on Thursday, July 13th, and I had him at 4:07 July 14th on his due date through C-section. So perfect pregnancy except for that last couple of days. And she's like, I don't know, your body did it once and your son's a miracle, and so it's up to you. She's like, if you want to, you know, try naturally. So we decided it can't hurt anything to go ahead and see a fertility specialist. Let's go ahead and do a consultation with them and just let them know our history and go from there, see what testing they would like to do or any suggestions that they have. Meanwhile, I still want to try on our own as well, naturally, and see if we can get pregnant. I decided on my own. This is not any medical advice or anything. Please, you know, consult with your doctor before doing anything. I decided, because I know I have low progesterone, and for all of these years that we've been trying to have babies, I've always had low progesterone. So I did research on my own, and I came to the conclusion that I have I'm estrogen dominant, meaning I have high estrogen and low progesterone. So I Googled and researched and went on Amazon and found a topical progesterone oil. This one is called Progestel. I liked this one because it's an oil, and there's only 2 ingredients. It's progesterone, bioidentical progesterone, with coconut oil, and that's it. I looked at a lot of creams, but they had a bunch of other ingredients that I couldn't even pronounce. So this one seemed the best. There's certain days that you have to take it on your cycle. So I was researching, and you should start between 12 to 14 days before the start of your next period. So right around, I was researching, the day after you ovulate is when you should start this. And then you take it, you just put it on like lotion, or put it on your neck, put it on your thighs, your wrists, for it to seep into the skin and into your bloodstream. So I'm gonna try this. I don't think it would hurt anything. I'm not like counting on this to help me get pregnant or anything like that. I was researching that it helps a lot of people who just in general have hormonal imbalances or low progesterone, which can cause irritability, migraines, mood swings, depression, and even weight gain or can't lose weight. So for me, since I know I have low progesterone, I wanted to try this. I'm like, even if I don't conceive with it on, it would be good to help with, just see if it helps with like irritability or mood swings. Or I also too, on my own, just want to exercise and try to lose some weight, just for my own health. But also I'm trying to do anything I can to get pregnant. So, you know, I would be a lot healthier and have a healthier pregnancy if I lost a couple pounds. So that's definitely something that I'm gonna start doing, is just going for walks and slowly go up to jogging and running, hopefully, and just eating healthier, eating more veggies. Green veggies I know help with boosting progesterone, like broccoli, you know, spinach, things like that. So I want to do everything I can to have another baby. I don't feel completely ready to just close that chapter in our lives. I mean, we have one healthy, beautiful baby, our toddler now. He's gonna be 3 in July. I still call him my baby. I want to try everything that we can before closing that chapter and saying that we're done trying. I think it would be really good to at least see a fertility specialist, see what they say, try this progesterone oil, eating healthier, losing weight, etc. So I just want to, you know, check off everything before closing that chapter officially. So we'll go from there and see what happens. I will post another video once I get once we start the process of the next steps. So if you have any stories of your own or any insight, you know, please feel free to leave me a comment or message me. I would love to hear your stories. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.